Today I'm going to show you how to install a quick release bike wheel along with the quick release skewer. It's a very simple task that you can do in under 5 minutes, and if you're not familiar with the bike geometry, components, or functionalities, this is a good way to start getting acquainted more with your bike. So, without further ado, let's see first the mechanics. First, let's look at both components. This is a quick release bike wheel, and how do you recognize it? Right here in the hub, you're going to find a super small entrance, and this is how you can recognize it. This is a quick release skewer, and it should be very similar to yours. On the left side of the fork, you're going to be putting the lever just like this. And on the right side of the fork, you're going to be working with the nut that is adjusted just like this. And you should be having 2 springs, one on the left side and one on the right side of the fork. And with that said, let's get to the installation. We'll be focusing on the front fork, assuming that the rim is already on install, your B-brakes on the front fork is open, and the bike is in an upright position for a more efficient installation. We have to be very careful about this so that the front fork and the hub get a soft contact and we avoid any unwanted damage. So take your time, don't rush it, and it should land just like this. Now we'll work with the skewer, and don't forget to install the spring on the side of the lever. Just make sure you can point it towards the hub and you're going to slide it through so that the spring stays in between the fork and the lever side of the skewer. On the right side of the fork, you're going to use your nut, and don't forget about the included spring that comes with it. So let's go to the right side of the fork. We'll go to the right side of the fork to install the remaining items. So first, putting your spring, followed by the nut. And this is where we're going to start rotating both the lever and the nut by pressure. So rotate it until you get the right feedback. And once you can close it with minimal pressure and low effort, that means you successfully locked in your quick release skewer. The lever should always be put at a 12 o'clock position, and you can reopen it and reclose it with no effort, just like we did the first time we closed it. Now, we'll double check by aligning the rim. We're going to lift the bike and open the V-brakes, and you'll notice that the rim is having friction because they're rubbing against the brake pads. What we need to do with the brake pads open is to isolate all the components. We need to make sure that the brake pads and the rims stay isolated when you close the V-brakes again. That means when you rotate the tire and the V-brakes are closed, you should only hear air going through and no hissing or rubbing sounds going between the rims and the brakes. If you're still hearing a sound, you need to open the V-brakes again and readjust. And now you're looking at a correctly installed and aligned quick release bike wheel. And now I'm ready to go and hit the road. Great, so that's how you can easily install a quick release bike wheel along with the respective skewer. It is a very simple task that you can practice as much as you need, so by the time you get the hang of it, you'll become a pro at fixing a flat tire, an all-alloy wheel, and beyond. If you like this content, consider liking and sharing this video and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.